Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. What is it? It's March the 21st already. Wow. We're flying through this month, but we're into spring. Praise the Lord. Anyway, good morning to all of you. Hope you had a great weekend. Let's put down some caffeine. Come on. Man, I had a great weekend. Actually, it was my extended weekend, if you want to say that. A friend of mine, Carol, she stopped over Friday, and so I cooked out on a grill. I did some pulled pork. Yeah, it was a great Friday. The weather was just right. So I did pulled pork, and then we made pulled pork sandwiches. And Saturday we went down to my camper. Uh, did a little bit of cleaning up and pulling things out of there because, as most of you know, I do have it up for sale with the intentions of getting a Class C down the road here. So when I was down there on Saturday, I had a couple prospective buyers, if you want to call them that, excuse me, stopped in and looked over the camper, and they were all impressed with it. So I'm just waiting to hear what kind of offer they're going to throw at me. And on one of the upside issues, with one of the buyers or interested buyers that came in there to look at the camper, ironically, he bought a Class C motorhome, him and his wife, and he thought that he would like to do RVing, Class C, and traveling a little bit here and there. But their schedule just can't work it out because the both of them are still working. All right, and he works. I think he said second and third shift. On and off kind of thing. And she works all day shift, I guess. And she's been at her job enough time there where she gets approximately 3 weeks off a year. And this fella, he's only been with this company now 2 years. So he don't have the time frame, And with her working nothing but day shift, and then he's working second or third shift, for them to work out a weekend together, for extended stays, if you want to say that, it's kind of tough. So he wants to sell his Class C, and he wants to get a permanent site with a camper on site, not too far from where they live. So this could be an ideal situation, and he knows I'm looking for a Class C. So maybe we'll be able to work out some kind of a flip-flop deal. I don't know how that works just yet. I have to get in touch with the notaries over here in Pennsylvania and see what the legality is, what we can or can't do legally, So, yeah, it was a nice weekend. So we got things pretty well cleaned up down there. Brought some personal things of mine home here. Got it out of the camper. There's a few things that are left down there I'll be going down again, I'll probably go this following weekend and pull some more things out of there. But what else can I tell you here? I guess that's about it. Oh, my brother, my middle brother, Raymond, and my sister, Mary, and her husband, my brother-in-law, Brian, they jetted down to Florida, to Clearwater, to see the Phillies play the Braves, Must be nice, I'm happy for them, They live over there in Georgia, so it wasn't too far. And I believe they flew down. They might have drove down. I don't know. That much I didn't get the information on. But they always send me little tidbits on, hey, brother, your Phillies are playing our Braves, that kind of thing. Or your Phillies aren't doing so well against our Braves. But then they never want to say, hey, brother, your Phillies kicked the snot out of the Braves. So it's just a little bit of a, a jab here and a jab there, back and forth. That's it with all that. Birthdays today. Rosie O'Donnell's birthday. Happy birthday, Rosie. She's 60 years old, young, and she's a comedian, which most of you know that. Matthew Broderick, he's 60 today, from Ferris Bueller's, or how do you pronounce that? Day Off, okay? I can't pronounce his the name of the movie. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He made, that's where he got his stardom from. So happy birthday, Matthew Broderick. And Timothy Dalton, 76 today. He was one of the James Bonds, in all those series that were out back in the day. So Timothy Dalton, happy 76th birthday to you. What am I going to do today? Today, I have to take Lady T. We're going down to a veterinarian down the road here. Lady T's got a little bit of a cough going on, and I'm a little concerned about that. When I rescued her, she had a cough back then, and it never really did go away completely. So I'm taking her into this veterinarian down the road here, and they asked me to kind of explain it over the phone, what she was going through, and I did, because a couple of these vets around here, they're not taking new patients. My dog's sick. The one place I called up, they said, well, we're not taking any new patients. We're pretty well booked up. We suggest you go to the animal hospital if it's an emergency. Well, it's really not an emergency. It's just an annoyance of cough. She'll cough in the middle of the night and in the morning, but she coughs when she exerts energy. All right, like if she's running up the stairs to come into the house, she'll cough a little bit. And I explained that during the phone interview to take the dog down, and they said it sounds like it might be asthma. So, I'm hoping that's the worst case scenario. I'm hoping that, So, wish me luck on that, and say some puppy prayers for Lady T if you wouldn't mind, okay? Because she's my girl. All right, let's put down some caffeine here. Hey, how do you like my cup? I made it almost G-rated, all right? I squashed out what the actual word is here. You guys can figure it out, I got it on the other side here, but I drink my coffee this way when I'm videoing, so I don't have any complaints coming my way about the vulgarity of the word that's there, that you can actually read on the other side of this mug, But I like the saying, and yes, I am living happily ever after I got Lady T here. So, cheers, let's go. Oh, I'll be looking for a tow dolly with whatever wherever or whenever I get my motorhome. All right. If you guys have any leads on, used tow dolly or what you guys recommend, I know there's different ways to tow a vehicle behind the motorhomes. I don't know exactly which way I want to go yet. I'll be towing either an all-wheel drive Subaru or another SUV, a Chevy, I think it's called an Uplander, and that's front-wheel drive. So, I got to see what can be towed, in those situations, and what I have to do to tow those, especially, I think a Subaru, I think you have to disconnect something when you're towing it. So I got to look into that. Unless one of you people know, have any knowledge on that kind of thing, Okay? All right. I'm going to go here and I will talk with all of you maybe tomorrow to let you know the prognosis of Lady T. Okay? Like I said, send good vibes towards Lady T, so she has a somewhat good, doctor inspection, if you will. Okay? All right, guys. Take care. Don't forget to smell the coffee. Take the time and smell the coffee. All right? Don't just breeze through your day. Just enjoy what you're seeing out there. Listen to the birds chirping. Boy, and I got a ton of birds out there right now. I got my bird feeder out there, and I sprinkle on the ground for the birds and that, and they're coming by. And I got to back off of the bird feeder here, because of the weather getting better now. But and I got some peanuts I bought a few months ago that are definitely staled out. So I'm going to throw those on the ground for the squirrels in my backyard. All right, guys. Good Lord willing, I'll talk with all of you again. Oh, before I forget, I scored me some tickets. I'm going with my son, RJ, and his wife, my daughter-in-law, Chrissy, and Carol, I guess. I bought 4 tickets. I'm going to go to the Broadway show up there in Pittsburgh. We're going to see I guess it's the background story of the Temptations. That ought to be sweet. I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, I got me 4 tickets for this Broadway show. Okay, I'll talk with all of you later on. God bless you. Take care of one another. Keep on smiling. Love your family and kids, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. All right? All right, we'll see you. Peace.